Well, hello YouTube, Eugene here with a review on the JyuKen Sentai Gekiranger Geki Saber. Yes, friends, let's go ahead and take it. The box right here says JyuKen Sentai Gekiranger. Right here says Geki Saber, and right here this does indicate we do have sounds with the Geki Saber. Got a nice shot of Geki Red with the Geki Saber, and a nice window of the Geki Saber itself. And right here we got the scratch mark. And so here's the top of the box. Here's the bottom of the box. Here's the side of the box. Here's the other side of the box. And here is the back of the box. Which pretty much I'm going to be showing you in this review of the Geki Saber. So friends, let's go ahead and get to it. And all I can say is, Shaking! Alright friends, in episode 17 of Gekiranger, Geki Red obtained the Geki Saber after training in a fierce beast shark fist with another fist saint, also known as Master Sharky-chan's training. Now during that episode, Geki Red had to learn how to use them, and in episode 18 to combine them thanks to Sharky-chan. The Geki Saber is a secondary weapon to Geki Red after the Geki Nunchuck. So take a look at the Geki Saber now, friends, and the Geki Saber is a pair of shark-themed Thou-type weapons designed after a shark. So here we have Geki Saber A and Geki Saber B, which in the toy standard both measure out at a length scale of roughly 12 inches long, making them both look like a dagger. But I prefer these more on the show as they are a little longer than the toy standard and everything, but I'm not much of a fan of the toy standard here, but hell, it is the Geki Saber here, and I am a big fan of the Geki Saber, so, you know. So, anyway, so here is Geki Saber A, and the color scheme on the two sabers are blue, orange, and we got some black here, and we got some nice speckled silver here. And then, of course, the blade. I'm going to get to the blade here. The blade is made of PVC, and it's very, very flexible in this grayish silverish plastic. Also, if your blades are bent or messed up and everything, and you want to fix it, the one advice I would give to you is, and mainly just to straighten it up and fix it, is to use a hair dryer for about a minute. Not to melt the plastic, only to straighten the plastic. So, but anyway, so yeah. And you know, I get the gist of it. So here's the back of Geki Saber A. There's the scratch mark there in a nice speckled silver. And of course there is the button to release Geki Saber A from Geki Saber B. And this part right here connects to Geki Saber B. And this little piece right here will hit the switch on B, which both sabers when both sabers are combined. So it's a very, very simple design with this piece, and of course floppy. I mean, we've heard that a lot in the show. Also on Geki Saber A, friends, when you push this button here, you can see a little piece move, and so that's pretty much how it latches on to Geki Saber B. And so speaking of Geki Saber B, here is Geki Saber B, and Geki Saber B contains the electronic features, and so pretty much all your electronics are in here, pretty much all the sounds. And so getting a little close up here, you can see there is the scratch mark in black on this one this time. And you can see it's also got the grayish silverish PVC blade here. And so, anyway, your battery compartment is on the back of here now, so which takes two AAA batteries. And then, of course, the speaker for the sounds is right here. And then your on and off switch is pretty much right here on the back, which is kind of weird, but anyway. And so also here is your trigger to pretty much activate the sounds. Now, this section right here on Geki Saber B is pretty much where you attach Geki Saber A with this one. And so pretty much you can see right here, there's the little switch there to where that little piece will hit it and where all the parts where it will latch to. So that's pretty much how it does, and you know, how they latch together is what I'm trying to get to. So now holding the two Geki Sabers here, Geki Saber A, I'm going to say this, Geki Saber, you can feel it's lighter. Of course, I can feel it's lighter because it doesn't have no electronics. As to Geki Saber B, it's a little heavier due to the electronics, or the sounds, rather. But I gotta say, the design on the Geki Saber of these are neat. Like I said, not a fan of the size in the toy standard, but I love them most in the show. And I pretty much get why, you know, toy stand here, but these are also known as twin sword mode or Souken mode. So now we're going to do the sounds of the Geki Saber, and pretty much all the sounds are in Geki Saber B. And so we'll go ahead now and turn it on. One more time. So Shocking or King, and so yes, the sounds are on the rather loud side here, friends. And so now we'll go ahead and hit the trigger, like a floppy, flimsy sound, or like in John's words, Perapera. And so we'll hit again. And so here's another sound here, like a clanging with a wibble wobble sound, which I'm not a fan of, but it's okay. And so the cycle will repeat, so just pretty much these two sounds here. Now let's go ahead and combine the two, and pretty much the two combined, pretty much known as Souken Gasshin mode. And so pretty much how this works, I'm gonna get a little closer here, but pretty much all you gotta do is line A on the back of B. So here we go. And it makes that combining sound now. So we have the fully assembled Geki Saber here. And so we have one more sound here in this feature of the Geki Saber. So here, we'll go ahead and hit the trigger for the final attack. So here we go. One more time. And so that's pretty much all the sounds of the Geki Saber. And so now taking a look at the Geki Saber combined, it looks cool now. It looks much, much cooler in this design here. I don't know if you can tell here, but it's got a really awesome looking shark design here, which I totally dig here. Looks really nice here. And it's pretty much on both sides of the Geki Saber. Looks really nice here. And so now that, you know, the two are combined together, it is making the Geki Saber now, making it overall 16 inches long in length here. But again, I love the design of the two together. I kind of wish there were more sounds in this toy here, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, you know, and you know, from what I remember, this is a little bit more longer in the show. But all around cool. Well, friends, my final thoughts on the Geki Saber. I pretty much gave you all my input, all judgments of how I feel about it and everything. But I will say this, I do 100% recommend it. Of course, I do wish there was a little more added to it, but it is what it is. It's still cool and everything. But the one I will mention to you that this here is very hard to find. I lucked out and got this off of Mandrake, and of course every now and then it will pop up on Mandrake and everything, but lately it hasn't. But for like the first time in years it did pop up, and I grabbed it, and so I wanted to get this and review it to you and everything. But like I said, and I'm gonna say this, if you want this, definitely go to a secondary market, you know, and so on, and see if you can get someone to help you find this, because like I said, it took me a long time to get this. And so, but again, I will say this, it is cool with a neat design and everything, and, you know, mainly with two sabers becoming one. So, friends, all I can say is, Shocking, and good luck and happy hunting. And so, friends, that is it for this review. Please check out my blog, follow me on Twitter, and to like my Facebook. And make sure, friends, you hit that bell icon to upload a video. And of course, my friends, to the view on the JyuKen Sentai Gekiranger Geki Saber. I hope you enjoy. Well, friends, I'm Eugene. I'm signing out, and have a good day. And my friends, I'll most assuredly see you next time. Bye, friends.